Shocking secrets women will never tell you, revealed by a 70-year-old gynecologist. Imagine a man who spent more than 5 decades in the most private space of women, listening to their hidden confessions, observing their true behaviors, and uncovering patterns no ordinary man could ever see. He witnessed what women really think when no one is watching, what they hide from their husbands and boyfriends, and what they secretly desire but never admit. These truths are not written in books, not taught in schools, and certainly never spoken by women themselves. They are shocking because they reveal a side of female psychology that changes everything you thought you knew about attraction, relationships, and power. Most men walk through life blind, believing the surface, the smiles, the words, the promises. But the reality, according to this veteran gynecologist, is far more complex and far more dangerous if you don't understand it. Once you discover these secrets, you will never again fall for illusions. You will see through the masks, read between the lines, and know exactly how to take control. Stay until the very last part, and you won't regret it, because this knowledge will make you dominate every interaction with women. Part 1. The secret desires women hide. Women will never admit their deepest desires out loud. A 70-year-old gynecologist, after decades of listening to women behind closed doors, revealed that most of their fantasies, fears, and emotional needs are carefully hidden. On the surface, women may say they want a kind, gentle, understanding man. But when they speak in private, away from judgment, a different truth emerges. They secretly crave strength, certainty, and masculine leadership. Why do they hide this? Because revealing it would expose vulnerability. If women told men exactly what they needed, they would lose control of the game. They prefer to keep men guessing, to test them, to push them into proving their worth. And most men fail because they take words at face value instead of reading what lies beneath. The gynecologist explained that even married women confess desires they never share with their husbands. They long for a man who is unshakable, a man who does not bend under pressure, a man who can guide her emotions instead of being controlled by them. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." A high-value man stays calm, grounded, and in command, and women feel drawn to that power. Part 2. The silent tests. Every woman gives a man. One of the most shocking truths revealed by the 70-year-old gynecologist is that women constantly test men, silently, subtly, and relentlessly. These tests are not accidents, they are part of female psychology. A woman might criticize you for no reason, ignore your message even though she saw it, or start unnecessary arguments. She might flirt with another man in front of you just to see how you react. None of this is random, it's all a test. Why do women do this? Because deep inside, they need to know if you are truly strong or just pretending. A woman can only feel secure with a man who is unshakable. If you fail the test, by getting angry, emotional, or desperate, her attraction begins to fade. If you pass by staying calm, confident, and composed, her desire grows stronger. The gynecologist noted that even married women, after decades with the same man, still test their husbands in small ways. It's instinctual, it never stops. Most men fail because they take these tests personally, but the Stoic man sees them for what they are: opportunities to demonstrate strength. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When a woman tests you, control your emotions. Don't explain, don't argue, don't beg. Stay calm, look her in the eye, and hold your ground. That's how you prove your dominance without saying a single word. Part 3. Women secretly desire masculine leadership. The 70-year-old gynecologist revealed something most men never understand. Women want to surrender, but only to a man strong enough to lead. This does not mean control through force or manipulation. It means guiding the relationship with certainty, direction, and unshakable confidence. Deep inside, women crave masculine leadership because it gives them security. It allows them to rest in their feminine energy, to feel safe, and to admire their man. Yet most men fail because they confuse leadership with control, or worse, with weakness disguised as kindness. Women say they want equality, but the truth is different. In private, they confess to this gynecologist that they desire a man who makes decisions, who takes initiative, who knows where he is going in life. A man who can stand firm when she is emotional and not collapse under pressure. When a woman meets a man with this presence, her respect grows, her attraction deepens. She naturally follows him, not because he forces her, but because she feels guided and protected. The moment a man hesitates, begs for approval, or seeks validation, she loses trust. Leadership is not about speaking louder. It's about being unmovable in your purpose. Women are wired to admire men who stay calm in chaos, who think strategically, and who act with certainty. This is why soldiers, kings, and great leaders of history were so magnetic to women, because their presence spoke louder than words. Seneca said, "A man who is master of himself will never be a slave." Lead yourself first, control your emotions, master your path, and your woman will naturally follow. Masculine leadership is the foundation of dominance in every relationship. Part 4. How women manipulate without saying a word. One of the most overlooked truths, revealed by the 70-year-old gynecologist, is that women are masters of subtle manipulation. They rarely use words to control a man. Instead, they rely on body language, tone, silence, and emotional cues to test and influence behavior. A glance, a smirk, a delayed response to a text. These are not coincidences. These are signals designed to measure your confidence, your patience, and your dominance. Women do this instinctively. Even without conscious thought, they are constantly evaluating, is this man a leader or is he weak? Can I rely on him or will he crumble under pressure? Most men fall into the trap because they respond emotionally. They try to explain, argue, or justify themselves. But these reactions only confirm weakness. The gynecologist emphasized that understanding these subtle manipulations is essential for any man who wants to lead effectively in a relationship. The key is awareness. Recognize the patterns, observe without reacting immediately. Women respect a man who notices, stays composed, and acts intentionally. This does not mean ignoring her. It means controlling the pace, keeping your presence dominant, and responding strategically. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. A Stoic man never allows a woman's subtle tactics to destabilize him. He understands them, anticipates them, and uses his calm authority to maintain control. When a man masters this, he transforms every interaction. Women no longer feel the need to test, challenge, or manipulate him. They sense his dominance naturally. They follow without being told. And this is the essence of attraction. Silent power that commands respect, admiration, and desire. Remember, knowledge is power. Once you understand these hidden truths, you gain the advantage that 97% of men will never have. The ability to lead effortlessly, attract naturally, and dominate without force. Part 5. The ultimate secrets to attract and dominate women. Now that you understand what women hide, how they test, and why they crave masculine leadership, it's time to uncover the ultimate secrets that the 70-year-old gynecologist revealed. The truths that will completely change the way you approach women and relationships. First, women are attracted to men who are calm under pressure. Emotional volatility is a red flag. If you get angry, desperate, or insecure, you immediately lose their interest. Women respect control, the ability to stay composed, to think clearly, and to act with intention. They feel safe and deeply attracted when a man embodies this. Second, confidence is non-negotiable. Confidence is not arrogance. It's the quiet, unshakable belief in your purpose and your value. Women can sense it immediately. Even subtle signs of self-doubt reduce attraction. The gynecologist emphasized that women often judge a man's long-term potential before he even speaks. They read body language, tone, and presence. If you project confidence, you dominate the interaction without a single word. Third, understand her silent language. Women communicate more through emotions, subtle gestures, and pauses than words. If you ignore this, you will always be behind. The 70-year-old gynecologist explained that the men who truly succeed are those who observe carefully, interpret correctly, and act deliberately. Finally, lead in every situation. Make decisions, set boundaries, and control the direction of your interactions. Women naturally follow men who lead. Leadership is not controlling her. It's guiding the relationship with clarity and calm authority. As Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Master yourself first, your mind, your emotions, your purpose, and women will follow. When you dominate yourself, you dominate the room, the interaction, and ultimately, her attraction. Stay until the end, and you won't regret it. Because once you implement these truths, you will dominate every woman you meet. You will no longer chase, you will lead. You will no longer guess, you will understand. And you will never see women the same way again. Very important advice. Shocking secrets women will never tell you. And today, I'm going to give you one powerful secret you can start using immediately to dominate every interaction with women. Here's the truth. Women constantly test men. They do it subtly, ignoring your messages, teasing you, or even provoking small arguments. Most men fail these tests because they react emotionally. They try to explain themselves, beg for approval, or argue. And when they do, attraction disappears. The secret is this: remain calm, composed, and unshakable no matter what she does. This is what the 70-year-old gynecologist revealed after decades of observing female behavior. Women are not attracted to words alone. They are drawn to presence, confidence, and masculine leadership. When a man stays stoic, he doesn't just survive the test. He passes it effortlessly, and women naturally respect and desire him. Let me break it down with a simple example. If she ignores your text or flirts with another man to see your reaction, most guys panic or overreact. A stoic man? He notices, stays calm, maybe even smiles, and continues living his life confidently. That single action signals dominance, control, and high value, and it draws her closer. Next time a woman tests you, pause, breathe, observe, respond with calm confidence. Don't explain, don't justify, don't chase. Your energy and presence are far more powerful than any words. Remember, attraction is earned through control and leadership, not pleading or chasing. Master this one secret, and you will dominate interactions with women without saying a single word. Now you know the shocking secrets women will never tell you, revealed by a 70-year-old gynecologist. These are truths that most men will never discover. How women test you, what they secretly desire, and why masculine leadership is the key to attraction. Understanding these secrets gives you a massive advantage over 97% of men. Once you master your emotions, stay calm under pressure, and lead with confidence, you naturally dominate interactions with women. If you apply these strategies consistently, you will no longer chase women. They will follow. You will no longer guess their intentions. You will understand them. And you will no longer be powerless in relationships. You will lead effortlessly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on high-value masculinity, stoic wisdom, and powerful strategies for dominating relationships. Share this video with friends who need to stop falling into common traps and start mastering attraction.